Welcome back to the Dry Fire Journal. This is day 198. And today, instead of walking you through an exercise, I want to follow up on a video we did 2 days ago called the checklist and want to add something to it, and that is our holsters. Yesterday, when I was doing the 1 second draw test, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that, go back and look at it. You get 5 chances to do whatever you think a good part time is. It's really spicier than you want it to be. But in the process of filming that video, on my first draw to first shot, the wing on the wing arm of my floodlight fell off, ran down my pants, and fell out my shoe because the screw was not attached very well right there. So another thing to add to your dry fire routine, because I hope that you're joining me every day, but even if you're not, a good routine to get into is to double check all the things on your holster, whatever that is for you. For me, I need to make sure that these screws are all the way in, because if they are loose, not only are these flapping around, but I also have the backers that are now extending out of their cavity and can now keep my gun from going into the holster at its widest parts. I need to make sure that my wing arm is attached the way I want it to, and make sure it has the right retention depth that I want. Make sure that my backers on those are solid. And I want to also ensure that there is nothing in here that I don't want. I am not a stickler on gun cleaning, and I in the past have drawn my firearm and found massive chunks of lint and crap right in here or in the muzzle area. And so I have learned the hard way to make sure that my holster is clean on the inside as well. This is just as simple as taking a rag that is moist and just shoving it in here and running it in all the way through. And typically you can get it to come out the bottom of your holster if your holster is built that way. And then especially if you have a weapon light, make sure you get that cavity. And it's just that simple to run this through and clean this out a little bit. I'm wondering when the last time was you took your holster off of your belt and checked all the things. I used to do this with high amount of frequency when I first started carrying, because I had an Alien Gear holster where you kind of have to check the screws on that every day because those things suck. But now that I have a better holster, I find myself getting lackadaisical with this. So as a part of your pre-flight checklist, make sure that you are checking your holster as well and that all the things on it are as you want it to be. And come back tomorrow. I look forward to walking you through a really fun drill, and I'll see you then.